welcome to this new series on the headline. So, the headline represents the mind. So, it's the way we think, the way we express our thoughts, and of course, the way we make decisions. So, how clear or how abstracted it is going to have an influence, of course, on our thinking process. So, in order to study the headline, we have to know what the ideal headline looks like. So you have right now an illustration of the ideal headline, and it's an illustration because it's almost impossible to find an ideal one. Everybody is not perfect. So if yours is not like that, don't worry, it's normal. So here we have an example of a relatively good headline. So what does it look like? Well, it's in the middle of the palm. It actually crosses the palm. It's totally independent from the heart line. And it's also slightly curved. So now we're going to look at the ideal origin. So when it starts actually halfway between the index finger and the thumb. So this is between Jupiter and Mars negative. Jupiter shows the direction, the ambition, where we are going, and how aware we are of our role in society. Mars negative is all about energy. So it provides the energy to think and to accomplish our goals, to actually go in the right direction. So the line actually crosses the whole width of the palm, and then it ends, and you have the ideal ending, which is between Mars positive and the moon. So Mars positive gives us courage, endurance, and the fact that you don't give up in the way you think. And moon provides the gentleness and compassion and also lots of ideas. Now for the shape of the line, it should be curved. And anytime a line is curved, it makes us more accepting of others. But we don't want it to be overly curved. We don't want the line to actually plunge into the moon completely. So this is this balance we're trying to accomplish. Now the length, it should actually be very long. It should reach the area under the baby finger. But we don't want the line to be too straight, because when it's straight, it's actually good, like it gives us a lot of energy, but we tend to be a little bit rigid, so we don't listen to others. And of course, we don't want the line to be too short, meaning it doesn't reach the area under the baby finger. When it is too short, we are more dependent on our environment, and maybe our environment may stop us from achieving our goals. And also the quality of the line. We want the line to be as smooth as possible. So we don't want any islands, we don't want the paths to be all over the place, we don't want any breaks or any interference line, because all that is going to keep us from focusing our thoughts. Remember, this is the line that represents our thinking process. So a smooth line is actually the best. So in summary, the ideal headline is supposed to be long, meaning that it's reaching this area of the hand. It's supposed to be curved. This way we can actually listen to others. And it's supposed to be even, very smooth. So our mind is actually free to think. And when you have an ideal headline, you think clearly, you have peace of mind, and of course you can make better decisions. So every time you study a headline, always think of the perfect, the ideal headline, because everything is going to be compared to this line.